San Jose. Discovered by the Finnish in 1905, they named it San Jose, which of course in Finnish means a whale's urethra. Of course, that was a reference to the 2006 black humor film Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, directed by Larry Charles. But enough messing around, we have an important game to talk about. Montreal Canadiens are in San Jose. They're playing the Sharks tonight, another young, exciting team. What kind of game are we going to have? Let's talk about it.
Tyler, further to Cole, it seemed like you got kind of lost from him in that celebration, and you made a point of finding him and sort of bear hugging him there and making your way through the crowd.
He was just a little guy. I couldn't find him out there.
This is a late game. I'm having to do the narration, record the video at the same time. The first period just ended, and now I am doing this. So we gotta kind of make this quick. As always, thank you so much for your support. Those of you who are not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you considered subscribing. We're close to 23,000 subscribers. Can you help me get there? Everyone else, don't worry about it. Hit the like button, comment below. Tell me about your favorite type of sandwich. You know, we still gotta do it. We have to do it every time. La formation de départ, the starting lineup. Nos attaquants, our forwards. We got Caulfield, Suzuki, Doc, Slavkovsky, Kapanen, Demidov, Newhook, Evans, Bolduc, Anderson, Deneau, Gallagher. Nos défenseurs, our defensemen, we got Matheson, Gooley, Hudson, Dobson, Struble, Carrier, and nos gardiens, our goaltenders tonight. We got Dobesh starting, Montembeault backing up. So they dropped the puck on this one. San Jose had an opportunity for a 2-on-1 early with Celebrini, but they couldn't connect. It was looking pretty even otherwise. Both teams finding time in each other's zones. Newhook had a good opportunity when he got in close, but he sent it high. Gallagher's in there grinding. We see him in front of Askarov, causing him to cover up. And then, this was scary. Caulfield makes a big whoopsie that could have been a disaster. Yikes, Dobesh saves Caulfield here with a quick stick. The Sharks are mixing it up a little bit. They're getting sticks into paths. They're doing an okay job of jamming things up in the neutral zone, but the pace of the game is still very quick and the puck is moving around a lot. Now again, Hudson getting the puck in front for Gallagher, again, getting one in backhanded on Askarov. And with all this play, no goals, well, it's going to open up now.
Oh, we might not need it. Here goes Oliver Kapanen moving in, scores!
Kapanen makes it 1-0. Kapanen driving in, gets in a little too close, I must say, but still just a flutter puck here that Askarov couldn't track. Not a great goal, but we take him. We now see Dobesh making his first save of the night, a tricky one. And now we get an interference call on Suzuki. Real dumb penalty here by Suzuki. He gets his foot in on Desharnais and everything. Takes him out behind the play. Didn't even matter. Just such a bizarre decision by Suzuki here. Not at all like him. Like a pretty dishonorable one, I gotta say. They do kill that penalty, however, but shortly after.
Matt Boldy, Trevor Zegras, they ended up losing in a shootout.
Here's Will Smith moving in, passes over.
Yeah, that's Graf making it 1-1 for the second time tonight. Caulfield does a big whoopsie, but this one leads to a goal. Sharks turn it around quickly in the Montreal zone. Montreal can't pivot fast enough to cover the attacking Sharks, and Smith gets it to Graf backdoor. Montreal's looking pretty sloppy now, with Kapanen giving away the puck just after that goal that leads to another good opportunity for the Shark. What's going on, guys? Calm it down a little bit. Now we're seeing Slavkovsky toe pick, and then they give it away. Gets right in front for another big opportunity for San Jose. That's going to do it for the first period. Kind of went awry for Montreal there near the end. Let's see how they do in the second. So we're off to the second period. We start things off with Hudson drawing a penalty, so Montreal gets their first shot at the power play, and it was a pretty miserable power play. In fact, as the power play is wrapping up, Bolduc turns over the puck to Celebrini for a huge chance with Graf, who is jailbroke. Montreal gets lucky, but they are looking very lost right now. The ice feels tilted in the side of San Jose, but Montreal's actually going to score.
To the point, Montreal with it. Here's Matheson, shot and he score!
Matheson makes it 2-0. Actually, I think this gets turned over to Deneau. Puck does look like it gets deflected in front. It might have also went off a Sharks player, but another weird one that makes it past Askarov. It felt like everything was going the Sharks' way, and then Montreal scores here. Now we see Demidov making a brilliant play to Kapanen, but oh my God, Askarov. Incredible save. He gets over with the splits. Amazing flexibility here by the San Jose goaltender. Now Celebrini is in the box for a hooking call. Let's see if the Canadiens can do a little better on this power play. Well, Montreal is certainly attacking, but not able to capitalize. Askarov with another highlight reel save. I really think that Askarov has a bright future in San Jose. So the Sharks kill off that penalty. They keep attacking, and they score.
Skating in, passes off, and that shot from Tyler Toffoli is knocked down in front. Still, there's the score.
Misa makes it 2-2. Weird play here where the puck gets blocked in front. Carrier is tying up Eklund, but won't let go of his stick to play the puck. This should have been a penalty if it wasn't a goal here. The puck is just kind of sitting in front, and Misa finally decides it's time to rush in and put this puck behind Dobesh, and he does. Bad defending here by the Habs. Like, what is going on, guys? Now Kapanen is caught giving Orlov a slash. Montreal is going to the PK tied. Not good. But then on the power play, Wenberg takes a penalty. Ouch. Evans went right into the boards. Sharks fans are chanting, "Refs, you suck. Refs, you suck." I'm getting the impression that, there's a lot of new fans in San Jose, and why I'm not surprised. They're a very fun team to watch. They go on the 4-on-4. That eventually expires. They go on the power play. Can't capitalize again for the third time tonight. Montreal isn't able to put it behind Askarov on the power play. So back at even strength, the Sharks are going to score again.
Smith had that knocked away. Here goes Celebrini. Good move. Works in with a shot and scores.
Celebrini 3-2. Montreal is tripping all over themselves now. Slav is doing his best pylon impression here while Celebrini speeds in, gets in close enough. Dobesh is not quick enough on this one. Probably like to try this one again. But the Sharks are now up 3-2. They take the face off after that goal, and not long after, they're going to make it 4-2.
And he is briskly approaching the 90-point plateau as here goes Wenberg. He scores for San Jose.
Wenberg, it's Doc's turn to look stupid. He loses the puck in his feet, allows himself to get edged out by Sherwood, who puts it in front to Wenberg and embarrasses the sleepy Habs here. Really bad stuff for the Montreal Canadiens. That's going to do it for the second period. Canadiens just look sloppy and asleep the entire period. A few decent chances here, but Askarov was able to turn those away, except for that Matheson goal that, yeah, he'd probably like back as well. So third period starts. Hope that the Heart Attack Habs can make a comeback, but so far, not good. Sharks put a sneaky one on Dobesh, and Anderson and Sherwood start yapping at each other. So do Ferraro and Struble, but no gloves come off. Anderson does throw the horizontal stick here right into the chops of Sherwood. So yeah, this is a way to get things started. Sharks are going to take the power play here, and rightfully so. On the power play, Smith is going to make it 5-2.
Steps in off the wing, backdoor to score.
Carrier is watching Smith, but Carrier gets his stick on Smith's. That's not going to be good enough, Carrier. You got to take him out of the play. So easy tap in here for Smith. Doc is going to get a huge hit on Dickinson here, and Desharnais is going to talk a little bit with Doc about it. Desharnais takes a penalty for this. If things keep heating up, this could get pretty messy. Desharnais is standing up for his young guy here, so I kind of understand what happens. But it turns out to be a costly move by Desharnais, because Ivan Demidov is going to score.
Now here's Suzuki for Hudson. Demidov, one-time shot, he scores!
They capitalize on the power play. I was going to say, if they don't get a goal here, it's going to be 4-0 on the power play. So it's great that they finally did find the back of the net. And after that goal, not very long after, Newhook is going to make it 5-4.
Goals over his last 21 games, so good to see him back. As here goes Newhook, shot, and he scores!
Newhook, touch pass, gets it back and then puts it away just seconds after the power play goal. Time to grow some eyebrows. He has a point in all 3 games since coming back. It's fair to say that Newhook is still in fine form. Montreal continue pouring it on here. They try to sneak in a garbage goal, but the Sharks bite back. This is back to being an interesting game because the Habs have woken up and might feel like they have something to prove. Now, Ivan Demidov will draw another penalty. Holy smokes, there are a lot of penalties this game. How are they going to do on the power play now that they've cracked it open? Maybe it's all going to open wide open at this point. Well, the first line doesn't seem to have it, but the second line...
Dobson, back for Matheson, stop, they score! Alex New...
Yeah, Newhook makes it 5-5 on power play 2. They get it done. I guess we have to grow those eyebrows again. This guy is back. He needs to be used more. Start using Newhook. Maybe send him up the line. I don't know. Start using him more. Now there's a big sequence here. They miss a big penalty call when Caulfield gets taken out on the side of the net. Then all hell breaks loose in front of the Montreal net. Gaudette obviously trying to push the situation to a breaking point here. They play some 4-on-4, which you think the Sharks are probably pretty confident with, but I don't know if they realize Montreal can be deadly 4-on-4 as well. Still, nothing comes from it. Now we come back from break. This is pretty controversial. We find out that Montreal has taken a penalty for too many men. That wasn't made clear before going to break. And then when they finally show the clip, it does appear to be too many men, but did the arm go up? When did they call the penalty? During the commercial break? Kind of a weird one, and it turns out to be pretty important. They start the power play. Anderson has a big chance to score shorthanded, but can't beat Askarov. And then the Sharks will score, making it 6-5.
The boards, bouncing in front, Sherwood scores!
Sherwood, big scramble in front. The puck gets to Sherwood, puts it in wide open net. That too many men call really killed the Habs on this one. What an insane game. Montreal does pull Dobesh and it gets intense in the opposite zone, but ultimately Sharks score a empty net goal, making it 7-5, putting the dagger in, finishing the game. So that's how this one ends. Kind of wish I didn't stay up this late to do it. It was an exciting game, but I'm going to be paying for it tomorrow. Hope I helped you guys out though. I hope that I watched it so you guys didn't have to. These late games, they're killer. Yeah, if you live on the East Coast like I do, at least I'm not in Newfie time. I feel bad for Junkie, who's probably still up at 2:30. But that's going to do it for me, guys. You guys know what to do. Hit the like button. Helps me out with search results probably, I think. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.